So I decided to make this video today because I've been an exterminator pretty much my entire life, and I've owned two businesses, and I've worked for some companies that I just feel like this is one of the worst companies that I've ever worked for, not only for the customer's sake, but also for us technicians in the field. I'm in Florida, in the Tampa area, and this is this is the story of what we have to go through. So the company does not pay me from the time I get in my car is the time we start work. If I get in a car accident, the company will clock me in. So right there was the first thing. And if I'm an hour away from home, even though I'm on company time driving in a company vehicle, I have to clock out. So they expect you to deliver wow to the customer, and they give you 16 customers, and they want you to do the interior of every stop, 16 of them. Okay, so here's the thing. We just went through a global whatever you want to call it with this pandemic, and now you want me to go inside people's houses. Well, people don't want you in their house, number one, okay? Especially in Florida. They just want their outside done most of the time, 90% of the time. So here's how it goes, okay? So in the morning, on my tablet, it will say 16, 17 stops. So go in here, blah, 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 blah. All right, you're 15 minutes away. I can't clock in until I get there, okay? Then I have to go on my phone and clock in, if I remember. I get to the customer's house, tell them that I'm there instead of knocking on their door. This is verbatim their training, okay? I get out of the car. They want me to take a picture of the house that I'm at, which I understand if they're not home. I'm cool with that, you know what I mean? They want me to do that. They want me to take this green cone, put that in the road. Then they want me to get out of the car, you little rat. They want me to get that cone in the road, go take a picture of the house, go put a flag down saying that we, treated the house or whatever, knock on the door, and they want me to knock down. People here in Florida have pool cages, which is basically just a trap for spider webs. They want me to knock down all the spider webs, okay? Then, for all customers that haven't had it happen yet, they want me to walk around their yard and measure their yard to do a product called Top Choice for fire ants, okay? Which is something they just added on after I got hired. They want me to spray the foundation with my B&G, which is my handheld, and after I do that, they want me to spray the fucking eaves, which basically in most places is illegal. It's very careless and reckless when it comes to endangering non-target organisms like honeybees, you know what I mean, and other animals and insects rather, that help with pollinating flowers and fruit, that are valuable to the ecosystem. And not only that, you get the chemicals all over your face, okay? So then they want me to apply a product through the yard carrying a lawn spreader, somehow find my time to get inside their house. This is just outside. So you've already spent about 15-20 minutes if you're flying, okay? They want you to spend at least 20 minutes there. Then they want you to go to the computer and press on every single thing that you've done. Target insects, ants, fire ants, spiders, spider webs, wasps, and you do that 16 fucking times a day, okay? Then what did you spray? Entire lawn, scroll, eaves, windows, window trim, door frame, crack and crevice exterior, shed, blah, blah. I mean, 400 different choices. Then they want me to go in the notes and give them some kind of like AI pre-planned spam note that says, hey, my name is so-and-so and da-da-da-da-da, I did your service today. So why am I writing the notes when they could just read the checklist of everything that's done? So now I'm doing the notes. Then they want me to text the customer, right? They want me to text the customer and tell them what I've done. Well, why am I sending them an email with the picture of their house, everything that we did, and they want me to take a picture of me knocking down the spider webs? It's 150 fucking degrees here in Florida. Do you know what I mean? So not only that, they have this thing about work-life balance, and which is all just fucking bullshit, okay? 7:30 in the morning, you can be at your first stop. I'd prefer to be there at 7, but then they want you to hop on a meeting every day at 7:45 a.m. while you could be servicing a customer's home, and they want to talk about just nonsense, okay? And they want to keep bringing in, which I'm not knocking the technology, I understand it, but never once have we talked about retaining customers, how to handle customers, how to develop and cultivate relationships with customers, how to really like keep customers. You know what I mean? Because actually, I don't know if Aptive doesn't realize this. This whole thing is about the customer. You know what I mean? So not only that, now a customer's got a problem inside their house. They want you to go in the house, okay? It's been 30 minutes outside. You spent about 15 minutes dicking around on here that you could be with the customer. And so what do you think happens when you're pressed for time and you got 15 other stops to do? And on top of that, say you start humming along and you get some of your stops done, the computer, or the Antichrist as they call it, starts throwing you more work to do that they never even told you about. Okay? And somebody in some other country optimizes it all, which is a fancy word for fucks up your day, and puts it all in some kind of schizophrenic order for you to do. What are you doing, kitty? So they don't care. There's no set time of when you get out of work. You start work at 7:45, 8 o'clock. I start at 7:30. And it's till whenever you get home, plus 2 Saturdays a month. You know what I mean? Now, I have no problem working an 8-hour shift, but I'm not going to be able to do 16 houses and provide a quality service. Nobody is going to be able to provide a quality service, interview the customer, diagnose what's going wrong, listen to them, pet their cat, and go on with their day and do it 15 more times. And that's without a lunch, okay? That's about 11 hours right there if you're running like crazy. So like last night, and this is one of the prime reasons why I'm leaving, we're losing me and 2 other good technicians. One of them is pretty much was getting ready to be promoted. The other guys like me had over 15 years experience in pest control, and all of us are leaving in the same month because of the workload. It's robotic, you know, none of it is passionate. They have all these conflicting things about, you know, I'm not measuring somebody's house walking their yard in 100-degree weather with 100% humidity and the sun's this far from your head. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. Okay? None of it is geared towards keeping customers or retaining talent, which that's where I fit in. I'm the talent. I'm just saying, it's expensive to train me for 2 weeks. You paid me 80 hours plus a drug test plus a background test, and you times that by how many employees come and go. Well, that's expensive. You know what I mean? So imagine I don't know about you, but I like to know when I'm going to be able to go home. I'd like to, I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I like to have a life outside of work. You know what I mean? There's no amount of money that makes me want to come home every night and get up every morning when it's dark and come home every day when it's dark. You know what I mean? There's no amount of money that makes me want to drive an hour from Sarasota or wherever and not get paid for it. And think about this, my travel time. So if I travel, let's just say 10 hours, which I might only travel 5. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20 hours a month I'm not getting paid for, times, let's just say 15, 16, whatever bucks an hour. Well, that's a big chunk of change if you times that by 12. Well, Aptive stopped paying us for our travel time, okay? I have insurance. I have benefits. I don't even know when I'm going to have time, to call the place and look to go get glasses. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even have time right now to like go and make a I've already put my notice in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of, I've never worked any place other than Orkin. 3 of the worst places that exist. If I were a customer, this is what I would want to tell my customers. Find an independent contractor like myself that will go treat your house and he isn't rushing through his jobs, I can't tell you how many customers have told me, man, that was no one's ever done the service that you've done, and I wasn't even doing anything special. You know what I mean? They don't want to work around your life. They want this to be, and I've tried making this a priority. I told my girlfriend that. I tried making this a priority. I'm up at 4:15, and I don't know when I'm getting home. Like yesterday, they put a stop on my route at 6 o'clock at night till 8 o'clock at night. That's when you can arrive. Well, I called the customer, said, can you be there earlier? They said no. I said, no problem. I know I'm not going to do it, but they sent somebody else. If a customer's really, if a company is looking out for your best interest, they're not making you, all this company cares about is getting as much money as fast as they can. They don't care if they burn you out. They don't care if it costs you your relationship, your whatever. You know what I mean? And there's just no job worth it. There's just no job worth it. And I'm not knocking my managers or my other employees. We only have, out of 17 people, we might have like 6 decent technicians. We have a guy here that only completes 50% of his work. Every day he goes out and loses hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars a week in business, and he still has a fucking job. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. The amount of people that come in here, and I kind of understand because they're burned out. They come in and ask for a personal day or half a day off or blah, 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 because they don't have, they're in the, but it's not even hot yet, and it's hot. So I just want people to know, think before you choose Aptive Pest Control. The district manager here and I don't know his name, but he's a real condescending dickhead. I had the pleasure of sitting in on a Zoom meeting, and like when I was training and overhearing how he like talks to people, I would slap him in his face if he came down here and thought he was going to talk to me like that. You know what I mean? They don't care about the customer, okay? They don't care about the customer. They don't care about the employees. They only care about your money, okay? They ask customers for their fucking routing number to their checking account. What is this? What are we, wiring drug money illegally? Money laundering? Nobody asks for your routing number for stuff like that, They want your credit card. I understand they want your credit card on file. Then they send you, then they send you to people's houses, and they're supposed to be every 90 days. They send you to people's houses and they're like, yo, you were just here a month and a half ago. It's only been 40 days. It's supposed to be 90. They don't even care. They just keep sending you to houses and houses and houses. You know what I mean? So I made an official announcement yesterday that I'm leaving here. And so today I'm off of work because I'm getting punished for giving my notice. You know, they want me to come to the office. They want me to come to the office. I mean, it's just basically, I mean, they probably just want my truck and they're going to send me on my way. Well, you can just come get my fucking truck. I'm not driving over there. And the only reason why I'm wearing this is to show proof that I work here. No longer. You know what I mean? It's like I got up this morning ready to go to work. I check on my thing. No route scheduled. You know? I still plan on working. I haven't missed a day of work. I've watched people, listen, I've been here a month. I've seen 4 great people leave, including myself. I'm just saying I'm way above average, and I'm an expert at this job. I've been doing it for a long time. I've done everything from Africanized bee removal to bed bugs, German roaches. I've done casinos. I've done it all. Airplanes, you know, train cargo stuff, you know what I mean? Like fumigation. The only thing I haven't done is I've crawled under houses, doing termite work. I've been in attics. I've trapped wildlife. I've done it all. They don't even care that they're losing some. I've got more experience, and I'm not saying it to be an asshole. I've got more experience than anybody in that branch. You know what I mean? Other than one person, Roger, who's a really good dude. He even told me, you know. So, I'm just not happy, you know. They just told me, texted me, I don't think it's 9 o'clock, 9:13. Oh, well, I can give you work to do today. I'm not even, you know what, dude? Why bother? I got up at 5 o'clock to go to work, and I click on my thing to go put the directions in. It says you have no work to do, but I have work tomorrow through Friday. I'm just not even motivated to do it, you know? And every time I get my paycheck, I just say, yeah, the money's good, you know what I mean? But money isn't everything, man. I'm not trying to die out here. I'm not trying to start drinking again because of how much stress they put on us. They have fucking unrealistic, I don't even know, I can't even talk right now, unrealistic expectations. They never talk about how to keep customers happy. They never talk about any of that. All they want you to do is more nerdy shit on the computer. Yeah, let me just tell you, okay, it's 150 degrees. You're going to go from here to texting the customer that you just sent an email to and took a picture of his whole house. Then they even want you to go on Google Earth and circle the house you just did. Yeah, I didn't tell you that part. Yeah, all in 20 minutes. Right. Yeah, when are we going to deal with the customer? When are we going to... They should be making this technology should be made so we can just zip in on this, and go deal with people face to face. You know, there used to be a thing called customer service. You know what I mean? It's not customer service. You know, it's not. It's not quality. It's all bullshit. It's like McDonald's. It's basically like, you know, like Orkin and Terminex and all these big companies. There's no passion. There's no drive to... Man, I've been doing this job so long, I would do it for free. I love this job. This is the best job in the world. I tell people that all the time. But I'm not motivated by money to do this job. I'm motivated because I like people. I'm a people person. I like helping people. Somewhere along the line, some rich guy somewhere in Utah, whatever, started this business. There's 1,000 employees, and they keep track of all our stats. I wondered if they keep track of all the employees that they lose every year and how many hundreds of thousands of dollars that cost them, not to mention how many customers they lose. We had a girl down here lose 7,000 customers at a branch before they even knew what was going on, you know? We're the only branch doing what we're supposed to do in the state of Florida. All the other branches are like, fuck that, you know? It's just nonsense. It's utter nonsense to be, you know, to be constantly having to go from here to the phone to, like, what do you think? I'm a highway patrol officer? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here like 26-9. Yeah, Larry, Idle, David 469. Like, I mean, like, it's just nonsense. You know, it's nonsense. So I'm just telling future technicians, this is how it is in Florida. Maybe somebody in the company will hear this and grow a fucking brain. I doubt it. You know what I mean? I doubt it, you know? But then they want you to do these learning modules on your phone. I've had to download like 3 apps just to fucking work here. You know what I mean? Like I can keep up with, they're sending alerts to my phone. Oh, you have training to do on the computer. I got to watch some video that looks like a Chappelle Show skit about killing bugs. You know, I'm just saying, like, just get the fuck out of here today.